Hi, writers. Sometimes when we grab onto a really great idea for writing, we want to jump right in. And flash drafting is a great way to get all of your ideas out of your head and onto the paper. But today I want to teach you the technique of pausing. Pausing to think about what are your intentions for this writing and how might you structure this piece to really bring out those intentions to your audience. One of the most important things that we can do when planning our writing is to think deeply about our intentions or our goals for this writing. Then we can make sure that the writing achieves that goal. So let's take a moment to think about how we can bring out our intentions. When thinking about intentions for writing, you might try these kinds of prompts to really spark your thinking. You might think about, I want readers to feel, I want readers to understand, I want readers to act by. Maybe my piece could be like, or writing a piece like this could make readers. So if I think about my writing project, I'm talking about bullying, and I'm thinking I want it to be a collection of informational texts. And if I think about how I want my writers to feel after reading my writing is, I think, inspired. I want them to know that they can do something. And I really want them to understand something about the trauma involved in bullying. And if I'm thinking about how I want them to act, I really want to convince my readers to act in brave, kind, and non-violent ways. So maybe my writing could really make readers inspired, and maybe it would be more inspiring if I included real-life examples. Yeah, I'm really thinking like true stories so readers can really see what's possible. Um, And maybe in this, I'm going to put some collections of like one way to be brave, kind, act non-violently is, maybe another way or another person acting this way. Um, Maybe something when it doesn't work out, what happens the other way. So now that I have my intentions, I really need to think about like, what are my next steps? How will I plan this essay? What do I have to do? Do I already know about writing these essays? Well, I'm thinking that one thing I might do is do some research. Thinking about like, what do I already know? And also like, what can I discover online or in books? So I've really done a lot of thinking, and I've used those questions to kind of like push my intentions, but I do need to now go back and think about structure. And so I'm going to pause again and think, how might this go? How have I written other pieces like this in the past? Well, I know that I've used a boxes and bullet structure before, so I'm going to go ahead and try that. So writers, did you see how I did that? Rather than just rushing through my draft and saying, I'm done, first, I paused and took a moment to really think about my intentions for this piece. What do I want my readers to feel and do as a result of my writing? Second, as I really tried to think through what I wanted, I used that thinking to help me figure out more about the writing I wanted to do. Then after that, I asked myself, what tool might I use to structure this writing well? You could try, like me, a boxes and bullet outline. You could try a timeline, or you could try something else. Keep in mind, though, writers, that the writing that you are doing might dictate the structure that you choose to write in.